All right, we're here at Regionals at Chicago, and this guy right here, what's your name? All right, yeah, and today he's going to be showing us his deck profile on Heretics, so yeah, let's get this started.
Well, I'll start off with monsters. I want one net boot, three tough nuts, three Estes, three shoes, one gores, three red eyes, two pulsars, a sangan, two battle faders, luster, whitetail, and a spirit.
I got a question. Why just one Nebthet?
Well, Nutta is an amazing card. Nonetheless, it keeps you from running into Raikos and it keeps you from running into Spirit Reapers and so forth. The thing is that sometimes you get stuck with him because you can't really exceed with him unless you run like level 5s in your decks. And you don't want to run like Curse of Dragons because, let's be honest, Curse of Dragons is a level 5 or 2,000 with no effect. And pretty much everything can get over 2,000.
Yeah.
Whereas him, he can destroy a card and, use for other stuff. I just prefer him at one in all actuality. It's better this way. And you can search him out with a Tim and with the search card, so he's good at one in my opinion.
Okay. Why do you run 3 red eyes?
I run 3 because sometimes you may find yourself in a predicament where you couldn't go for the OTK. And one of the biggest things and one of the best things that I consider that dragons have is recovery in terms of you can normal summon a regular dragon and then remove it and bring out red eyes.
Yeah.
28 swinging and there you go. Whereas if you go for the OTK, more than likely you already used 2. If you still have 1 in the deck, you still have a chance of coming back if you couldn't go for the OTK.
Yeah.
So I prefer it at 3. I mean, it is the reason why people are predicting why it's going to 2. So.
Don't you think it's going to clog the hand at 3?
Well, he's never really dead. He's never dead, I promise you. And with some of the support cards that I use in my deck, he's always a plus if you have him in hand.
Oh.
So you never really have to worry about him ever being dead, to be honest.
All right. Can we see the spells?
Sure.
We might just come here and set it on that. Derek!
Pot, heavy,
Pretty standard.
3 searches, dark hole, MSTs, and Monster Reborn for the staples for the deck, because these are crucial to the deck.
Yeah.
Now here goes some tech cards that I like to use.
I don't have a deck.
Okay.
I use these Instant Fusions, Electronic Wire, and Chalices.
Nice.
Now,
So, you play Chalices instead of the Veilers, right?
yeah.
All right, that's pretty good.
The reason why is because it gives you the boost that you need sometimes when they try to run it in. Because let's be honest, dragons have an extremely hard time trying to get over 3,000. The highest they get up to is 28.
Yeah.
The only way you can get over something that's 3,000 is with exit beater, which is not always the best move for you because then you can't go for your OTK. So I prefer this because you can still use it on your opponent's turn or your turn. And on top of that, it can also help push the game if you need to.
Yeah.
So that's why I like this a little bit over Baylor. The reason why I run Instant Fusion is because it serves for 3 purposes in this deck. Instant Fusion allows you to get Alligator Sword Dragon. Now, Alligator Sword Dragon can serve for 3 purposes. You can use it for a tribute. You can exceed with Naboo when you can't use him for anything. And you can also remove him to bring out red eyes if you need to. So you Instant Fusion, remove him, bring out red eyes. That's a free red eyes now. Activate effect, obey. A normal summon. Normal summon Esther. Tribute summon, the special summon Shu, get his Shu, get Estes effect. See, you get the loot, and you got a free red eyes.
Yeah.
So you got a free beta, and it only costs you 1,000 life points.
Yeah.
I think it's a really great card. To be honest, I prefer it over running Curse of Dragon in every single way possible. It's never dead. I promise you, it is never dead. And like I said, it's only 1,000 life points, so it's
Right.
really not gonna hurt you, especially seeing how life points really doesn't matter when you're going for game.
Did you top anything today or yesterday?
Well, I didn't get a chance to play either events because one, I'm one of those types of players who need his entire exit deck completed
Yeah.
before entering an event and feeling like completely comfortable. And also, I didn't have the cash to enter.
Oh.
I mean, I possibly would have if I had it, but I didn't have the cash, so I just didn't enter.
Let's see the traps.
The traps is really small. It's like 4 cards. It's 2 tarantulas and 2 trap stars.
Oh, this is interesting.
Okay, tarantulas. It keeps like decks like rabbit, wind-ups, and mirrors from swimming.
Yeah, because you're always gonna have a field presence, right?
Always.
Yeah.
You never have to worry about field presence. And then because I run Pulsar, I love Tarantula. I summoned Pulsar, set Tarantula. They go into all they plays, splash, bring out red eyes. Now your field is clear and I got red eyes on my side of the field and I can go off and continue what I was going to do. I run Trap Stun because it's an amazing card and it's highly unexpected. Nobody ever sees this coming. You Trap Stun, they have the boo-boo face because they had Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, 2 Bottomless, and a Torrential set. Or Mirror Force, whatever the fuck they want to have. And you Trap Stun, and now they can't do none of it. You go off into your plays and you go for a free, clean OTK. Nothing stopping it.
So, is this an original build by you? Or were you inspired?
It was a team build. Like me and my teammate, we took the time and we went over how we could make this deck like completely original and like creative in all different aspects, and how to prevent dead draws, and how to maximize the OTK in every single way possible until Gustav comes out.
Oh yeah, card's gonna be broken.
Yeah.
Could we see the extra deck?
Sure. I run. What's the other one? 3 items. I want 3 charges, but I only got 2 for now. Tyrus, Adrius, Force Focus, Leviathan, 2 Alligator Sword Dragons, and I need an Exia Beta.
Oh.
So the extra deck would be 3 attempts, 3 charges, Tyrius, Adrius, Force Focus, Leviathan, 2 of those, and Insecta Exia Beta.
If you had a Photon Strike Bouncer, would you take out your Force Focus?
Somebody asked me that before, and personally,